Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And this is now today's lineup.
Leicester have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here. And here's Okazaki. James. Okazaki. Schlupp. And it's James. Here's James. Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Okazaki is offering a wry smile there.
He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cross into the box, and they've managed to get rid. And it's James. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Millwall are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Schlupp. James. Schlupp. And it's Conte. Looking for the run. Goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Leicester really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Vardy. Okazaki. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that pass just didn't quite work. James does well to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's delightful. And he's picked it up out wide. He's on it, can he get away? And he was alert to it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Okazaki. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Vardy is second in the league scoring charts. Leicester have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pass somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Negli. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's chosen to go back. Oh, such a clever touch. Good ball, good take. And that should get the job done.
Leicester can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Vardy. And Vardy!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Negli. It's a pretty loose pass. Okazaki is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing. He's having a hit! Off the post.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Leicester definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Leicester looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Down to business again. Leicester currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He is just caressing the ball. Monga thinks one through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's the throw. And he's forced to go back. Conte. Monga. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Monga drives it. Oh, great leap! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yarai. James. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. Needs the return pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. James. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Negli. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, they can break here. Now it's Vardy. Kante picks it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Vardy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get it through? Leicester are looking to break at pace. Now it's Vardy. Okazaki. Negli. And they can counter here. Lovely bit of skill. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Millwall really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shifted it to the flank. And here's the chance to counter. "75 minutes played. Negli. That has not gone well. And it's Vardy. Nicely aimed pass. He's got away. Okazaki. Okazaki ploughing through the middle.
Leicester clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Great ball, and he's in here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 18. Number 16. James. Coming on the field. Number 26.
And he's there to clear it.
Mahrez. Number 5.
And now
Number
a
6.
sudden chance to counter. Showing great feet there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's claimed by the keeper. And he was quick to react. Leicester close now to seeing this one through to the end. Negli. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Monga! And he's stuck it away. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
28.
Leicester have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And it's made its way to him. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's gone direct. And that is as much as we have time for. Leicester come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Monga, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Now big up for our players.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
And that gets things running. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill. Spread neatly. And the keeper beats it away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Okazaki. Now it's Vardy. Oh, no joy this time.
Okazaki clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Getting up there!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's picked his way through. And the shot's on here. He is just caressing the ball. That's an excellent interception. Conte. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Decent chance! Thomas. Can he spark a counter here? Neither side yet able to find the net. Baker. Yarai. Schlupp. And the counter is on. Monga. Raksaki. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's a sharp little ball. Vardy! He's delivered all right! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Is number 9.
Vardy is currently top scorer in the league. Leicester have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vardy chasing after it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's in a great... Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Raksaki really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Gallagher. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Okazaki. Space for him to turn and look. Pearson clears it away. He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Baker. Thomas. Now that looks a decent ball. Boca picks it up out wide, and he's definitely onside. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pinches it off him. Schlupp did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that's been intercepted.
Leicester can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That has not gone well. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vardy. And a chance! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The goal scorer.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gallagher. Okazaki. That is Conte. Now Monga. That's a sharp pass. He's in plenty of space here.
Has been indicated.
And here's Schlupp. Drills Monga! That's a fair try, but just off target. That has been knocked clear. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Of course
Leicester looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we get things going again. Monga.
Such good technique.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a delicate pass. And a header! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Baker. Lawal. And it's Pearson. And he's forced to go back. That's destined for the flank. To Thomas. They get a throw in. And it's Boca. Aimed at the far side. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's going wide left. He's found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Leicester are 2 up early in the second half. Now it's Vardy, and it's made its way to him. This looks promising. Clipped into space. Big chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A case now of complete control.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Just about up to the hour now. Lawal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Pearson. Raksaki. Stoke do have a chance to counter here. To Thomas. Boca. Boca, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Boca wins the duel this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Well, he's had a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Phillips attempts a clearance. And here's Vardy. He's having a hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Vardy clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Thomas. Now it's Manhoof. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Okazaki.
Oh, really well played.
Plays it across. Oh, that's a fine interception. Baker. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Vardy. And this is Okazaki. Foot in. Manhoof.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Some good persistent defending here. Monga. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Knocks it into space, shoots! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
He's there to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Leicester are closing in on a comfortable win. Raksaki. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baker. Bojanik. Raksaki is onto this. Phillips gets across and deals with it. Manhoof. And it's Pearson. Thomas.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage. Header! And that's a sharp finish. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not kicking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 11.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Keep the ball and you win the... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leicester win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Vardy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Leicester definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Unlucky lads.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And this is now today's
Jim,
lineup.
you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Michael.
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So it's away we go then. This game, of course, the last of the first round of fixtures. McLean. Spread out to the left. He's having a pop!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. This is the time you need that pace.
Okazaki. Now it's Vardy. Knocks it into space. Monga. No, he's not getting his way this time. Monga is fouled. That's going to go a long way. McLean. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Stacey. Leicester yet to have an attempt on goal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. They've played it short. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He slings it in. Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. This is a promising build-up. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Vardy. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Yarai. And he's forced to go back. Pressing high and with purpose.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Half an hour played now. Monga. McLean. He's had it taken off him. Conte. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Schlopp. Cross from Schlopp. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's Okazaki! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Is number 20, Shinji Okazaki. Shinji Okazaki. Shinji Okazaki.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Leicester really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Monga absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stacey. Leicester leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Vardy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Opts for safety.
There will be
Conte.
1 minute added time.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Leicester go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Let's hope for more.
Yeah, on the face
same.
of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leicester have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So the action resumes.
Leicester definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's picked out the run. Stacey. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. And a shot! And one more try! That's a decent clearance. And they can counter here. Stacey. Okazaki is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Okazaki. Leicester just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. McLean. Stacey. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once.
Great chance!
Norwich really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McLean. Stacey. Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field, number 2.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Is number 25.
Now it's Okazaki. Schlupp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's destined for the flank. And it's made its way to him. And he's there to belt it away. Leicester are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Space for him to turn and look. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Vardy. Monga. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Is number 26, Mahrez. Substitutions taking place.
And he's taking no chances there.
Leicester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Leicester are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Okazaki produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's Vardy. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Vardy. Just eases him off the ball. McLean. Leicester clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Shifted it to the flank.
Norwich really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and
oh, good climb! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a throw-in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Okazaki.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kante kept his eye on it, and that signals the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Okazaki taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Of your time to thank you all for
so that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
And we're underway. You might see this as the beginning of the end. We begin the second half of the season here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've always rated Jamie Vardy, especially the way he has been constantly redesigning his game. One that's all about simplicity and efficiency. Take the fewest possible touches and bang, one quality ball. That's all he needs, and I'm sure we're going to see more of it here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Can he spark a counter here? That's a sharp pass. Egan. Drama. Belluni. And Lundstrom. Vardy. Threads one in. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Hadziametovic. Ajayi moved on forwards. And Lundstrom. And it's made its way to him. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played out towards the right wing. He's in a great position here. Tries to get it clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Lundstrom. Now it's McBurney.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vardy.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Hadziametovic. Tries to pass it through. Well, played right into his path. Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lundstrom. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Now it's Lundstrom. Crosses it in. Shot a goal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Monga. This is a promising build-up. Mahrez, nicely spread. Now, can they get him away? It is a corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Monga. "15 minutes till half-time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now there's a fine ball. In it comes. That has been knocked clear. Now it's McBurney. Bellumi has a look and plays it forward. And it's Mahrez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's neat. Cross into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Mahrez. Lundstrom. Just past the 40th minute mark. Drama. Bellumi. Ajayi. And Lundstrom. Bellumi. Conte. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. Monga. A probing pass. It's out for a goal kick. Hadziametovic. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first half.
Some first-half thoughts?
Let's hope the boys can
I
turn it
think
up for the
it's a
second.
good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution in progress.
So, into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Towering header! There it is!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
Number 9.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vardy is currently top scorer in the league. Leicester have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Leicester come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is...
Goes for a shot! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Leicester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Leicester are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Vardy. Now it's McBurney. Schlupp. Monga. Looking to play him in. It's Okazaki! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Leicester with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Lundstram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellumi touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That's very neat. Shot could be... He's had a shot!
The attendance for this
and
match
here's the chance to counter.
577.
Now it's Schlupp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a goal kick. McBurney. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Lundstram. That is lovely. In towards the back stick. Leicester still have the cards to affect this game. Monga. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lundstram. Conte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's another good win of the ball. Has a look up and drives it forward. Conte. James. Looking for the run. Quality ball. Monga. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Half an hour gone in the second half. Hadziametovic. Bellumi. Drama. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 10. Coming on the field, number 21, number 13.
And he's gone looking for safety. Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Now he's off and running. Monga. And it's Schlupp. Leicester can consider themselves just about safe now. Nice interception, well timed. Monga. And this is Okazaki. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Monga! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Goal!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. Egan. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There will be 3
Okazaki does really well to win the ball there. Could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Yes! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Leicester are having a ball here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Conte. So that's it, it is all over. Leicester come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Okazaki claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Leicester definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Scores from today's other matches.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.